From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Well, 95 the official high in Lafayette today, so another very hot one across Acadiana, and overnight lows weren't too comfortable as well, upper 70s to lower 80s. Most of the day relatively quiet, but as expected, a little bit of an upper level impulse moving through earlier this evening, and that helped to generate a scattering of showers and storms. Some of those storms on the stronger side, a little bit below severe levels, but nonetheless, some of you picking up some heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and quite a bit of lightning as well. That lightning was something else for sure. But the good news is bulk of that has pretty much come to an end. Still some leftover very light shower activity there near Abbeville and Vermilion Parish, but that's pretty much about it. So the rest of the night should be relatively quiet, mild and muggy as overnight lows settle into the mid-70s. Here's the upper level pattern. Now we're watching this trough of low pressure dive southward, and essentially what we're going to be seeing is a piece of that energy kind of slip away from the main upper level trough here over the next several days and sneak into the Gulf of Mexico, and at the surface an old frontal boundary is going to kind of get left behind and left in the Gulf of Mexico. And anytime we see that this time of year, there's always that possibility that a weak surface low tries to develop along that boundary, and that is what the Hurricane Center is highlighting and pinpointing that possibility here across the northern Gulf, given about a 30% chance that we see at least a tropical depression forming over the next 5 days. Now, as I mentioned in the 24-hour forecast, regardless of that actually happening, this is going to be a rainmaker for sure, with some pretty impressive rainfall totals setting up somewhere across the northern Gulf Coast. Right now, a little bit up in the air on who's going to see the most, but we are hoping that at least the highest rainfall totals set up a little bit farther offshore. We'll compare the models in just a second. So here's how it plays out. High resolution rapid refresh model, mid to upper 70s first thing tomorrow morning. A few coastal showers possible, perhaps over towards St. Mary Parish, but most of us in the morning relatively quiet. It's going to be another hot day, a little bit 90s into the afternoon. Heat index upwards to 102, 107 during the hottest part of the day. So keep that in mind, especially if you or the kids may be spending time outside, perhaps at a summer camp and what have you. But we should start to see a scattering of tropical showers and thunder showers late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Rain chances at around 40%, but not everyone necessarily getting wet. And then we'll get ready to do it all over again on Tuesday. Sometimes these tropical systems can always be a tricky setup, because if you get on the back side of the feature, sometimes that can draw in some drier air and kind of suppress our rain chances. So we'll see how that plays out, but we'll maintain 40 to 50% next couple of days before rain chances peaking for the middle parts of the week. Again, rainfall totals, GFS shows the highest for us here in Acadiana. Again, this is a week's worth of rainfall, so not going to be falling all at once, but showing widespread 3 to 6 possible. But look at this, locally higher amounts along the coastline and especially offshore. This is 10 to 15 inches, so kind of hoping that's where that's going to remain. Compare that to the European model, not as aggressive here in Acadiana, 1 to 2 inches, but still showing high rainfall amounts lurking not too far away, just off the coastline of southeastern Louisiana, and then especially over towards coastal Alabama and Florida. So again, models telling us that high rainfall totals are going to be out there, but they don't really agree on where they're going to be setting up. So kind of a complex forecast here over the next several days. Something we'll monitor and keep you updated on here at KATC. So stay tuned for that. 94 into the afternoon tomorrow, partly cloudy, hot and humid with tropical downpours lurking around. Rain chances at around 40%. Again, 40 to 50% next couple of days, and then looking to peak Wednesday into Thursday. But overall, kind of unsettled here across Acadiana for much of the week ahead, with better than normal rain chances in the forecast. And of course, we'll have more on that Gulf disturbance for you in the days ahead. Scott.